This is John. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Gaib. And Gaib, the name comes from the dunes, the movies, Decentralized of Gaib. So what are we doing? We are building the economic layer, empowering the AI and compute. So what's the economic layer? In short, we are building a new type of yield-bearing asset backed by real AI cash flow. So where does yield come from? We all know that right now, AI industry is really promising and it's earning a lot of cash. Everyone wants AI data center and the GPU resource, and now it's going growing and growing. And we can see that right now, all the cloud service provider are trying to group all the GPU and cluster to make sure that they can bring the AI startups and the resource to use. So we see that compute in the future will be a new currency. This is also said by Sam from OpenAI. So we see that also from NVIDIA, they also release their data publicly, saying that the H100 GPU shipment by customers is growing a lot. This is also the same for their next generation H200 and V200. So why we see GPU as a new currency or a new resource? We all know gold, oil is the current resource, the current currency, or the backup of the current currency. So let's see why it is the future currency and assets. For the gold, it is physical and it's very hard to deliver. So in the industry, we tokenize it as a future or tokenize it as an ETF, and it could then be traded as different exchanges all over the world. So we see that compute power is also the same. It's a resource that can be tokenized, and it would be used as a resource to all the industries. So what we are building is actually the yield-bearing asset backed by all of this story and the industry of the compute. So you can think of this as a and the example of Lido. Why Lido is the current infrastructure of all of the blockchain world right now on Ethereum, because it creates a liquid staking tokens, right? It aggregates, basically match the demand and the supply side easily and smoothly, so that for most of the people, they can easily own SDEs or any other LRT tokens, and then they can earn the yield generated by Ethereum and other by Ethereum. And as we have all of these LSD tokens and LRT tokens, all the other financial products can build on top of it. That's why we have LSD5 and LRT5. So basically, we are trying to build the same economic layer, but it's backed by the real data center. So in Gaib, we tokenize the future yield generated by the data center and make it as a liquid staking token. So for normal users, right now you cannot get exposed to the industry of data center. What you can do right now is to buy the stock of NVIDIA or any other stocks of Google or Meta or Microsoft to get exposed to the growth of the AI industry and GPU industry. But right now, you can directly hold the liquid staking tokens and you still earn the yield generated by this industry. So let's dive more deeper into the financialization part. So by building an economic layer, we financialize the industry and make it more accessible to retailers. And then in the future, as we have those liquid staking tokens of the AI industry, we can use these tokens as a collateral to build more interesting and creative protocols on top of it. Let's say we can have a GPU-backed stablecoin, and we can also make this AI industry growing faster as this economic layer could boost the capital efficiency in the Web2 world. So we create a like an AI economy flywheel, in my opinion. So we are at the service side. We are at the service side. Basically, we provide a service for the Web3 world by providing the liquid staking tokens. And as we get the funds, we can actually create a flywheel for the industry of the AI. And in this AI world, we have supply and demand side. Where is the supply side? Supply side supply side is the data center, cloud service providers. They want to buy more GPUs, and then they want to order new generation of GPU as soon as possible to expand their factories and then boost their manufacturing speed. So that they can provide their service to more AI clients like AI startups or any other institution like pharmaceutical companies. And for those AI startups or industry that needs the AI resource or the demand in the current industry, and this demand, we could see that based on the current data public, open for NVIDIA or any other like cloud service provider, the demand is still growing in the next 5 years. So we could use our service to provide the capital for this industry to create a flywheel. So let's take a deeper look to see like what we have right now before Gaib exists and what we have after we are. So actually right now the supply side, because they want to expand their factories, all this cloud service provider have to borrow a bunch of money from the bank to expand their servers. However, they couldn't prove that, like they couldn't use these data center and go to the bank and tell them that I want to use the future cash flow generated by our clusters to borrow the money, because the bank won't take this as a valid collateral. But all of these data centers has already reserved by AI startups already. But after using Gaib, they could easily come to us and then get the money to expand their service easily. And for the demand side, because these cloud service provider expand their factory and get more compute, so all of the AI startups can get more compute to match their requirements, and they can train more powerful models to use. And then for investor, which is our customers and our users, they come to us and they can get exposed to the AI industry directly and get the yield. So, and then for these to be together, we are basically serving the whole industry by bridging the AI industry and the Web3 world. And let's take a look about like what's the yield look like and how much it can generate. And then this is from Jensen. Jensen said that every dollar spent on the H100 right now on the server, it can generate like $7 in the revenue over the 4-year period. So for users, if you get exposed to the industry, you can easily get assets, a very good investment target. And we see that like right now the AI compute company valuations is around like 5 trillion in total, combining OpenAI, NVIDIA, Google, and other cloud service providers provided GPUs like Vast AI, Llama, and CoreWeave. And we see that if we can expand this to like on-chain to match all the valuation here. And then this 1 billion things is on the Web3 side. But if we combine all of these together, it's a trillion level market that it's still like underutilized, and we can unleash the potential of it. And right now, because we are building a financial layer, we think like AI5, which is the next generation thing that we can focus on. Because there are so many different projects that are working in this AI field, we want to work together with like different projects and then we focus on each piece of them, and then we are friends, we group together, create this narrative, and then we compensate each other, and then we can put the economic layer on top of them, and then we are all friends. And we are currently creating an AI5 consortium. So QR code is here. You can scan it and join it. There are different projects, and we are welcoming everyone to join and see how we can make this world better and make the pie bigger, so we can share and help the AI industry grow faster. Yeah, let me give the time for people to scan it. Yeah. So this is I think this is appendix, and then this is basically the data that shows that why we see AI boom. We are still early in the AI industry, and we are still a lot of things to do, and it's not a bubble market. Yes, we are Gaib, and thank you everyone for listening to my talks. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me offline. Thank you.